Hi there, I'm Amanda Cromhote from Truth. Welcome to the Blind Loyalty Challenge. We interview world experts in loyalty blindly. We're hoping to create insight, spontaneity, and a lot of fun through the challenge. The challenge is about promoting the blind loyalty trust, and my book called Blind Loyalty, 101 Loyalty Concepts Radically Simplified. All profits from the book go towards the trust. We hope you enjoy the Blind Loyalty Challenge. Today's Blind Loyalty Challenge is connecting two parts of Africa. So I have the absolute pleasure of chatting to Virginia Njuho from Vivo Africa. She's the Loyalty Marketing Operations Manager of Vivo Energy in Kenya. And she was tagged by Mark Centeo, who I also chatted to from Vivo Kenya. So Virginia, we met not so long ago in person, and ironically now we're meeting online to do this, but wonderful to have you on the Blind Loyalty Challenge.
Yes, thank you, Amanda, and I'm happy to be here and to accept the challenge from Mark.
Challenge accepted. So off we go. So straight into it. When we were together in Kenya, we were doing the diploma in loyalty, which you very successfully passed with flying colors. So congratulations, first and foremost.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It was an amazing experience.
You passed with flying colors. So you're now proud diploma in loyalty from the Customer Academy. So well done.
Thank you.
So in the training session, we talked a lot about strategy and customer data. And I know that you've been on a journey with your business around loyalty and strategy and customer data. So in Blind Loyalty, we have several chapters on data. Obviously, it would be very amiss if we didn't. So what would you say has been the hardest thing for you starting out on this loyalty journey around customer data?
Okay. I'd say when a customer joins or a loyalty member gets into the program, we are able to get their data. What we have tried to do is to ensure that we keep this data to the minimum. So we ask only the information that is required, and we removed the unnecessary information which will not help us in marketing or in understanding the customer. So the biggest challenge that I'll say has been when you have the data and now what to do with it after. Now the process of how to analyze that data to the insight process is where the biggest challenge is usually being. So understanding what should I actually want from this data. So it's usually a matter if you have to understand before you start analyzing the data, what do I really want or what am I looking for? Then that helps you to be able to have a better understanding of the data. Otherwise, it'll just be numbers on your screen or on your desktop.
Yeah, totally. And I loved what you said at the start there, Virginia, around asking for the minimum data fields to get the customer onboarded and then potentially going back later and obviously using your transactional data. But I know a lot of loyalty marketers understand that just to ask for the minimum at sign up, but there's a lot of other marketers who don't, and they want to ask a million questions to get a million data points before the customer's gone, I'm in. So I totally agree with you there. Okay, second question, chapters 53 and 54 in Blind Loyalty. And I know you have the book because it's the course textbook for the diploma. Talk about redemption. What has been your own personal favorite redemption experience?
Okay. It would be allowing for redemption at the station, because initially how the program was designed was you're earning at the station, but redemption is through third party partners, but you cannot redeem at the station. So you cannot redeem where you have purchased from. And a biggest portion of this was because of fraud that was in the process. So it was much better when you're working with physical vouchers as opposed to when you're working with digital redemptions. But with the integration that we did with our partner, who is M-Pesa, it allowed for redemption at the station because the earning is automated. The redemption is also automated. And the customer only requires to go to a redemption partner, whether it's at the station, input the till number, and they redeem. So there's no third party intervention. The customer is in control of that redemption journey, and they can redeem for fuel in their next purchase, and you can redeem and top up. So, for instance, if you have points worth 50 shillings and your bill is coming to 1,500, so you can redeem the 50 shillings and top up the 1,450 shillings with your money. So you don't have to have achieved a big percentage for you to redeem.
Yes, exactly. I think you mentioned the magic M-Pesa word there, and I don't think um, individuals in the loyalty industry around the rest of the world understand the power of M-Pesa. So I actually
Yes.
think we need a separate interview off the Blind Loyalty Challenge around that point exactly. I've got a thought there. So M-Pesa is a magic word in Kenya, and I respect it enormously. So my last question to you is going to jog the memory bank. Can you
Okay.
remember what the first ever loyalty program you joined?
Wow. That will be Nakumat. So Nakumat was our biggest retail supermarket here in Kenya. Its brand color was blue. They had their logo, an elephant with the tusks. So they had their Nakumat card, where every time you would shop, you will give them the card and they will give you points. And by that time, loyalty was not very big. So we didn't even know it was loyalty. We just knew that it is something where you're getting more money because you're being given points for it. And I can tell you, Amanda, when Nakumat shut down, I still retain my card with the points that I unfortunately was not able to redeem, but I still keep it today and I say that I still have money in this card, even though it went down. The card in itself is a souvenir that I was a loyalty member because even the offerings they had were amazing. You could purchase anything from food items to furniture to electronics. So they really made me believe in that brand.
That's incredible. That's so cool. I love stories like that you hold on to the card even though the actual retailer is shut down. But that's real loyalty as well. That's like
It is,
holding
it
holding
is.
on to a pack of Green Shield stamps from my father's
And you
from my
see, I still
father's
have
days.
positive memories. I'm not focusing on the negative that they closed, but I have
Mm,
the positive memory of the card.
that's beautiful. Stunning. Well, I'm glad I asked you that question. I love the nostalgia wrapped around it. Wonderful. So you were tagged by your colleague Mark in the same business. Who can I interview next for the Blind Loyalty Challenge?
Great. So I'd like to move away from the industry and Vivo Energy to tag a lady that I've gotten to interact with. Her name is Sheila Shane. She is the senior manager for M-Pesa growth and performance at Safaricom.
So she's definitely someone I can have that M-Pesa conversation with.
Yes, and she will have amazing insights and about digitization, the experiences around telecommunication and the digital impact of M-Pesa. She will have some very good insights on that.
Yeah, super. What a
Yeah,
great tag. Thank you. I look
yeah,
forward to that
yeah.
as much as I've looked forward to this. Thank you, Virginia, a superstar. It's so lovely to see you again. I thoroughly enjoyed our 2 days together in Kenya, and just seeing you again is just fabulous to connect. Thank you for doing the challenge.
Okay, thank you very much, Amanda.